Good morning, everybody. It's around 9:55, well, 9:56 on Friday. Just making a little breakfast. I'm making a little sausage. And I made my tea already. In my new cup. I showed you guys my new cup. Oh, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. That's a new cup I got at Walmart the other day. I love it. So I have honey chamomile tea in there, a couple of, maybe like a tablespoon of my hazelnut uh, creamer, and I put a little bit of honey, and it's delicious. Now, I'm putting a little bit of more water in that pan because the sausage, the sausage gets very brown very quickly, and I don't want it to mark up the pan. It's going to mark the pan up, but the pan cleans very well. And I would use my flat top griddle, but I don't want to use that because this was dirty from maybe last night. I made Billy a grilled cheese when he got home at like 10:30 last night, so I figured I'd just leave it out and I'll use it in the morning. So that's what I did. So I'm just gonna let this cook a little bit, then I'll put some butter in there, let the sausages brown up a little bit, and I'll drink my tea, and I will have one egg, and I'm gonna also have, let me take it to the refrigerator. I have to eat up that ham steak that's in there. So I have one that's already cooked. The other one is gonna go in the freezer today because I'm not gonna eat that today. So let's take this out. My arm seems a lot better, but yet it's still really, like I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, this right here is not cooked, so that's gonna go in the freezer to save for another day. Oops, sorry guys. I'm carrying you while I'm walking around. So Cooper wants to come in, so let me let him in. Okay, I really don't want to show me because I do not look attractive. But this is what we got him, these donut things, they're like, they're supposed to replace rawhide. They're not rawhide, but they're at the Dollar Tree. Look at this. So cute. You want it? Sit. Sit. Good boy. Here you go. So cute. Alright guys, so the egg is cooking. I just put the egg in. I'm going to let that cook a minute, then flip it and put a piece of cheese on. I'm going to have a little piece of that ham steak and probably one sausage. Yeah. I wanted to make that ham steak, keep it, because I don't want it to go bad. So I just made a little bit of both. Yep. Alright people, here's my lunch. It's 12:38. I was on a call meeting for Jenny's annual meeting from 11 until about 12:30, 12:20. And I'm hungry, so I'm eating some leftovers that were in the refrigerator. Yes, guys, you hear me? I'm eating leftover chicken and leftover carrots and squash from the other night. I'm just going to pick on this for a little while. You know what I decided? I'm going to turn these around. I decided that, I'm chilly. What I'm doing today, guess what I'm doing today, guys? Guess what I'm doing? Absolutely. Cooper's on my blanket. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I'm just exhausted today. You know, my arm, my whole body hurts, and then I did a lot yesterday, I did a lot the day before. So I'm just pooped. I really am. I'm doing the minimum today. I'm doing the minimum. I don't care. I don't know what we're going to have for dinner yet. It is 12:40. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of lunch. Koopy and I are just going to veg today. I'm going to do some coloring. I am taking a Me Linda day. Yes, I am. I am. And that's okay. I have Little House on the Prairie on. You can take a me day. It's okay to take a me day because you can't be productive every single day of your life. You can't. You just gotta take a day where you say, you know what? I'm not cooking. Well, I'll make something for dinner later. Something small. I'm not gonna create today probably. Not too much. Except for coloring. And I want to show you my picture I did last night. Came out so pretty. I love the new colors that I have, guys. Love the new markers that I have. Oh, Jesus. Let me show you. Let me show you what I did last night. This one, I absolutely love. This one I made. I painted. I colored. Look at that one, guys. Is that so pretty? Love that. Did that one. That's so pretty. I love it. And then I don't know if I showed you my other one that I did. I think I did. The other day that I did, I think I showed you this one. Yeah, I showed you this one. Did I do another one? Oh, I don't know if I... Did I show you this one? Yeah, I think I showed you that one. So pretty, right? Love it. Just love it, love it, love it. I had so much fun doing this. Look at those beautiful colors. So pretty, right? So I'm going to be looking up another picture in here. I think I'm going to stick to this book today too again. I don't know. I have this book. Look, I got these markers. I got it at Five Below. These are really, really good. It's funny though because like it shows yellow, but then when I color it, it's not always the color that it says it's going to be. It's either a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. I don't know. These are all pastels, and these are the colors supposedly that are on here. But they're a little different than what they're on here because every time I go to use a yellow, it's not a yellow. You see how many times I tested it? I test it, and then I'm like, when I do it on the coloring paper, it doesn't come out like that. So I don't get that. That I don't understand. But anyway, right now I'm using these, and I'm using my gel pens, and I'm using these right here. I love. I got these too at Five Below. These permanent markers. I have a bunch of other ones too, but I really, really like these. These are really good colors too. So I'm using those, and I use these right here. I like more of, I do like the soft ones, you know, that make like a bigger line, but I also like the fine tip. I really do like the fine tip markers. That's my favorite. And I have gel pens that I love because they also have the tip. I'm not big on colored pencils. I use them sometimes. Pencils, they don't do something for me. Markers and this kind of stuff, they do it for me. I don't know. Crayons, not really. But I like that. So I'm feeling full already. I had a couple of bites of this. I don't want any more. So I'm just going to go put this in the kitchen. So this was my lunch. I'm going to put this in the kitchen. And then I'm going to come sit down and I'm going to get myself comfy and we're going to do some coloring. All right, people. So I'm going to pick a page. This is how I sit at night. Sometimes I don't sit at the table. I sit here like this. Billy's actually looking for one of those like little desk things for me to put on the couch. You know, so I can do my coloring and stuff on here. We haven't found one yet. But here's my little sidekick, my little companion. Me and my shadow. Me and my shadow. Got all my paraphernalia here, and this is how I like to do it. And I told you this is what I'm doing today, guys. This is what I'm doing today. So I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick a page. I have Little House on the Prairie on the television, but I guess I can't really put that too loud because I don't know if you guys are allowed to hear that. I have no idea. Copyright, all this other shit. So I'm just gonna sign on the caution side and just keep it low. Keep it where it's not even really on the volume. I'm trying to think of what I want to do today. Do I want to do this one? If nothing hits my fancy, then I will go to the next book. But as long as he stays still, we're okay. I'd like to do something with flowers and with something else. I don't want to do all flowers. But I want to do something challenging today. So, that's pretty, but nah, I'm not into that right now. Let's see, guys. What should I pick? That's pretty. Very busy, though. I don't know if I want busy today. That's pretty, but I don't know. Let's see. That's pretty. Pretty too. I don't know, that's an option, that one. This is pretty too. But I just did one like that. I want to kind of do something different today. I think I'm going to move on from this book right now. I think I'm going to look in the other book. Let's look in the other book and see what we got, guys. I have this one I haven't colored anything in yet. The Country Kitchen one. This one I haven't done anything yet. I don't think I have. No, I haven't. And this book has a variety of stuff. They have like Christmas pictures. They have celebration parties. I don't know. Oh, snowman one. Look at that. Cute. Home is where the heart is. Mom's kitchen, love served daily. Is that adorable? That's adorable. That might be a contender too. Well, that's pretty. Look at that. Definitely for another time, but I'm definitely gonna, I really like that one. What do I want to do? I don't know. Life is short, eat dessert first. That's it, guys. That's pretty. Apple pie, flour. Look at that. Dinner table. Let's eat. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, look at the kitty. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm looking for today. I'm just waiting for it to hit me. It's like with my calming quotes, they just hit me. I read 10 of them and nothing hits me, then all of a sudden I see the one that I'm like, that's it. That's the one I want. I haven't seen that one. My kitchen. That's cute. Oh, that's cute too. Look at that one. That's adorable. Biscuits. That's it. All right, let's look at the landscaping one. Maybe that one will, maybe something in here will hit me. Look at that one. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That's like on a hill. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Love that one. That might be a thought. Oh, that's pretty. I hope this video is okay for you guys. You know, I have to do something different once in a while. Here's one with a horse. I hope it's not boring for you guys. We'll chat and stuff. This one's really, really pretty. Look at that one. Ooh, it's got a waterfall. Oh, I think I'm going to do this one. I think this is the ticket right here. That waterfall got me, guys. Isn't it so pretty? Before. See now my arm hurts right now. All right. I always do this because I want it to flatten a little bit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Getting himself comfy over here. So I'm going to put this here. Keep that under there so it doesn't get on the other paper. Ooh, that's so pretty, guys. Look at that. I love coloring. Can you guys see? Is there a glare? No. There is a glare, isn't there? There is a glare, isn't there? Let's do this. Guys really can't really, it's not really coming through, is it? Gatorade. Gatorade Zero, guys. All right. I wonder if I should turn yours, put yours over here. Let me see something. All right, so I think this is better. You guys can see it better. I wonder if you are allowed to, if the TV is allowed to be seen. Can you guys see? Are you allowed to see the TV or no? Yeah, we'll do that. Because I don't freaking know. I don't know. I don't know if he's allowed to see the television. I really don't. That's not gonna work. There we go. But you can't, the television. I don't know if you're allowed to see the TV. So, looks like I'll have to shut it because I can't put it on in case. Let me get up and fix something. All right, we'll see how this goes. I just get myself settled. Now Cooper wants to go out. How typical. All right, people. So, let's chat. What are we going to chat about? I should raise you up a little bit so you can see me. Let's chat about let's see if he's ready to come in yet before we get comfortable. I'm going to get him a treat. Because when he comes in, he expects a treat. He really does. So I'll put it here on the couch. And he's going to go right for it. I don't know where he is. But you know what's going to happen as soon as I sit down? As soon as I sit my booty down, he's going to be ready to come in. Because that's how it works. All right, so we might as well have a little chat. What should we chat about? Life, people. Okay. So I'm going to start with these long things right here. These little, I don't know if they're weeds or some sort of plant. And I'm going to go with different greens for these. Just not sure what greens. Ow. I think I might go with, I have a few different greens. I like the greens. Now, like I said, for these skinny things, I like the fine tips because the fine tips are, yeah, now he's at the door. See? Do you see what he does to me? Do you see what he does? Right there. Spoil little brat. Spoil little brat. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I like the fine tip for these, for the skinny things, you know. So, yeah, so, so I had Jenny's meeting. Went really well. We had to talk about some things with the group home, which I was a little concerned about. You know, I'm very happy with it, the group home. Very happy with what's going on there. There are a couple of things that I needed to work out and discuss with them. Minor things. All the important things, let's put it that way, are good. And the real important things are obviously her safety, her happiness, and getting what she needs and all that, and being taken care of and all that. And she is. You know, there are a couple of things that had to be tweaked and that have to be tweaked, but that's normal. She's been there 7 months, only 7 months. You know, it's fairly new. And she's really come into her own, guys. I've seen such a difference in her. Like, she's really thrived in there and really is becoming so independent and so just, you know, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing. What this place has done for her, you know, and it just was so hard, like, having it can't even explain it. Like, if you have a child with a disability, you can relate and you know what it feels like. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And then, you know, raising kids, like I have 2 kids that don't have disabilities, and just raising them alone is difficult, never mind a child with a disability. You know, you just picture, like, everything that happens is, like, quadrupled and magnified to the point where it's overwhelming, you know? And it's very hard to get not to get consumed with that, you know? And it's hard, like, it changes the whole dynamic of the family, of the life, everything. Like, everything would be, if you think about it, everything would be different. Like, my other kids, their lives would have been different. My life and my husband's life would have been different. You just do things differently, obviously, when you have to, well, you know, you accommodate anything, you know, anything, when you have a kid, of course, if, you know, God forbid the kid was sick, or you accommodate, of course, anytime that things happen like that. But if it's a permanent accommodation, that's different as well. You know, but it's like, it's something that you don't, you know from the get-go. Like, my kids were born into Jennifer and were born into it, so it was always what they knew, you know. But not to say it wasn't difficult, like that, you know, that still makes it not easy, you know. But just the whole dynamic of the house, we would notice, like, when Jenny would go away, she'd go on a camping trip with her peers or something, and Jenny would be away, and it would be so odd, like, the house would be so quiet, and there would be such peace, and there would be such, it's so different, just so different with her not being there. You saw the change immediately. The whole demeanor of everybody in the house is different, because with Jennifer, we were always expecting turmoil, you know. It was always a fight, and always stressful kind. Not always, but a lot, guys, you know. And I'm not trying to say, like, I want you guys to know that we love her and that I wouldn't change her for the world and all of that, and she's amazing, and, you know, and all of that. But it's not an easy thing. It's honestly not an easy thing to raise a child with a disability, you know, and so much more comes with it than just a disability. Behavioral, you know, physical, emotional. Well, it's rough. It's rough, guys. It's rough. So, I don't know, you know. God gave it to me, you know, and we did what we had to do, and, you know, and people say they don't know how I do it, how we did it. You do it. You do it. If you have a kid, if your kids get sick, what are you gonna do? You know, you're gonna throw the kid away? No, you're not, or I'm not. So you can do whatever you want, but I'm not. You know, I can't do that. I can't live it myself and do that. You have a kid, you have a kid. God gives you what he gives you, and you can't, it's out of your control. Unfortunately, it's out of your control, mostly. So, yeah, so, you know, you take what God gives you and you work with it. You know, you work with it. And that's all you can do. So look at that. So that's a green. See, I like to change off the greens because I don't want to do just one color. I like a lot of different colors. in my pictures. So that's a dark, that was like a darker green. Now I'll do a lighter green. And I'm still gonna use there's two sides to this. There's a fine tip, and then there's, and then there's a thicker part, see? I use that side when it's bigger things. But when I do the little things to stay in the line more often, I like the fine tip. And let me tell you something. I stay in the lines, but I'm not perfect. Like I'm not a professional. I'm just having fun and doing this and enjoying it and loving it. And if I go out of the lines a little bit, so be it. So what? There's no line police, right? That's not what I'm in this for. That's not what I'm doing this for. I'm in it to break away from my thoughts and my world sometimes, and it just keeps me centered, and it keeps me focused, and it keeps me happy, and it keeps my mind busy. And that's what I need sometimes, especially if you have depression and anxiety. You're always trying to find a way to keep yourself sane, like literally. And these type of things help that. Now this color doesn't look so much different than the other one. Looks like the same freaking green if you ask me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks light on the thing, but it's really not a light green. It's more of a dark green. Like, what the heck's the sense of that? Look, it looks exactly like that color. Doesn't it? It looks almost identical. That's ridiculous. Okay. I'll do a little bit, one more on this, and then I'll change it up, because I want the colors to be different. You guys know I like different colors. I like bright colors. And yeah, there's no rhyme or reason how I color. I mean, I try, like I'll study the picture and I'll study the colors, and like I try to put colors that I like together, or that I think will go good together, but you know, it's all relative. What you like, somebody else might not like. Well, what somebody else likes, you might not like, you know. Everybody's has their own everybody's different. Alright, so I'm gonna throw, well, let's try this. Now this is supposed to be yellow, I assume, you know. Now watch, it's not gonna come out yellow. I'm telling you, it comes out a different color. It's really frustrating. It comes out like a goldish. See? See that? That to me is not yellow. This looks yellow, but I guess it is in like an off yellow. That's what it is. It's an off tint yellow. And I'm using the big side for this big one, because when it's bigger, I don't mind using it. I like the way these are. I love these markers. I love the tip, the fine tip, and then I love the, like if you see, I'll show you. You see this one is wider, and so you can do more of a wider stroke. And I like that. Like I like the difference between that. It's just so much fun. I don't know. Even as a kid, I just loved to craft and to color. My mother was married again, her second marriage, and her husband, his brother, had a wife who was an art teacher. And when she used to come over, she used to always bring stuff to color. She used to bring, you know, crayons, and she used to bring coloring books, and she would bring papers, and we'd craft, we'd cut things with scissors, you know, we'd do all kinds of things. And I just loved when she came over. And I just had a love for it since I've been a little girl. You know, just love it. And my girls are like that. My girls love it. They love to color and be creative and all that. And Jennifer is like the coloring queen. We know that. So yeah, what I was talking about with Jen, you know, it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing, but you know, you take what God gives you and you roll with it. And you know, there are, you know, years ago people would, you know, they would call them Down syndrome people. They would call them mongoloids, and they would, you know, if somebody had a mongoloid or a Down syndrome child, they would put them in an institution. And like now they first of all, back then they should have never did that, because they're so capable of so many things. They become amazing people, amazing professionals, all of that working and all of that and careers and all of this. And what they did to people years ago was terrible. Was terrible what they did. But I would have never given my child away. Never. Some people, you know, can't handle it. Some people, you know, and that's okay. I mean, you know, I don't know, guys. It's rough. It's rough. All right, so I'm just coloring in a little bit of this color green. I like this green. This green is pretty. It makes it pop a little bit. But see the difference in the green? It's like a green yellow is what it is. It's supposed to me, I think it was yellow, but it has like a green tint to it. But it's bright enough to me where it looks like a yellow. I like that. I can't wait to do the waterfall. How pretty, guys. So if you like coloring, get out your coloring book and color with me, guys. Now, my arm. So I'm going to bring another color into this. Let's see, what should I bring? What should I bring? Maybe I'll bring like a little brown over here. See, there's no brown in this. Why isn't there no brown? There's no brown in this, right? Is that brown? No, that's black. There's black, but there's no brown. Unless there is a brown and maybe I put it somewhere else. Here's gray. Yeah, that goes with that one. But there is no brown. So I have brown in others. So I like this brown here. I have a lighter brown and a darker brown. I think I'll choose this one right now, the lighter brown. And we'll do... And I think what I'm going to do with this one is these that are coming up, I'm going to do like a brighter, I want to do a brighter color in there. But on the bottom here, I'm going to do this brown. Cooper's now laying on Billy's chair and he's sleeping. And he's snoring. That's what he's doing. So as far as the P.O. box goes, my husband wants me to get it. I'm gonna go back and see how much it is. I think it's like $160 or something like that. That is, you know, feasible. I'll see. I'm gonna see. I'm probably gonna do it for like a 6-month period, and that's it, and see what happens or whatever. But yeah, but I realized that the people like that are in Canada, some people can't do the Venmo, because I have Venmo, which is direct, you know, directed right to my account if people want to send me, support me or whatever. And then I realized that there were people from Canada that can't do the Venmo. So I connected PayPal also to my Venmo. So, I mean to my account. So if you want to, you go look in my about. I'm going to put it in my about. But if you wanted to do a PayPal, if you ever would want to support me or do whatever, it's your choice, of course, whatever. I'm just mentioning it because people have asked me. It's create all capitals at the beginning. Create. It's at Create with Linda. That's what you go to, at Create with Linda. That's connected to my PayPal. So if you're from Canada or you're somewhere that you can't, that doesn't have Venmo or whatever, you can do PayPal. So just so you know, guys, because there has been people have asked me that if I had a PayPal, if I had a Venmo, if I had Cash Apps or whatever, and I'm just telling you that I do, and that's what it is, and it's going to be in the about. I haven't put the PayPal in the about yet. I have to do that, but the Venmo is in there, and my email address is in there, and all of that. If you want to, you know, talk to me on email or whatever, you can do that as well. So yeah, so I'm just letting you know that, and like I said, I'll put it down I'm gonna put it in the about. I haven't done it yet, but I will. So I'm putting the brown there. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I want a bolder color. So I think I'll take this color here, pink, and do like a pink over here. So. So these right here are a little thicker, and that's, I'm not crazy about. I like these markers, but I definitely like the other ones better. I probably should have chose the other pink. That's probably what I'm going to do, because this color to me is pinkish, but it also looks like it has a little red to it. Looks like it has a little red, right? So I'll do a couple like with these, and then I'll go to the other one. Because I don't want to leave it alone. We'll do one more, and then we'll do the other color. All right. Let's do this one. This is a really bright, I like this pink here. That's a really bright pink, and I'm going to do the fine tip part. So, I'll stay in the lines, well, hopefully. Cooper snoring. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know what I want. I have my tea left over from breakfast and I didn't eat all of it. So I have a half a cup of tea there. Do I want to heat that up? Do I want cold coffee today? What do I want, guys? Comment down below if you guys have trouble making decisions, because I sure do. I'm so indecisive. I'm so never can make a decision. It's terrible. Like, is it old age? Like, I'm 58, so it's like, don't know. Don't you know? I have pistachios over here. Should I have some pistachios? I love pistachios. The only problem is that you gotta take them out of the shell, which is a pain in the ass. But I like it. When we were younger, my sister Lisa, she's older than me. I have two older sisters, one's 6 years older and one's 5 years older. And my sister Lisa was in love with pistachios, but she used to eat the red ones. I don't even know where the red ones are. I haven't seen a red pistachio in forever. And they would stain your fingers and stain your lips and all that. But I liked them. Like, if I saw them, I would buy them. She would. What? She loved pistachios. And so do I. And I'm gonna put them in this bag because they're gonna fall in this cup because they're gonna fall out anyway. And I bought these little bags at Big Lots. I think it was Big Lots or Ollie's. I'm just gonna put the shells right back in here because it's so, the cup's so small, it doesn't matter. And I find if I buy the smaller bags, it's better because I definitely can overeat these. And if I overeat these, it gives me the D word. So, anything a lot of. And by the way, just so you know, I go to the doctor Monday for my from my surgeon for the D word situation. But it has been better. And I'm sorry, I'm talking again with my food. Sorry, Peg. I've been changing up how I have eating. I'm eating more protein. Not eating a lot of shit. I'm doing better with that. And it seems to be better. So I think that says something. That number one, certain things aren't going to agree with me. Number two, I have to eat more of a protein-based diet, but still, you gotta do me something. You know, I'm not saying I want to have the D word, but everybody has a little issue here and there. If I have an issue here and there, it's one thing. You know, maybe I ate the wrong thing, or I ate too much of it, or something like that, or something got me sick. That's all fine and well. Not that I want to have it and be sick, but what I'm trying to say is the explosive. Wait, Frank, wait. All right, so what I'm trying to say is as long as I don't have the explosive, the D word, that's what's hard. That's what I'm trying to prevent and have to talk to him about because, you know, that could be bad. So, we'll talk about that. So I am going to make some sort of a dinner because tonight's Friday and Billy comes home and he wants dinner. So I'll probably make something more that he likes, like maybe like a beef stroganoff or something. I have chutney in there. It has to be used up. So I'll probably do that. And there's leftover taco meat in there. Frankie wants that, or he can have meat, steak. Doesn't matter. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna make dinner. Yeah. All right, people. It's a little while later. It's 6:40 actually. Cooper just closed the door on himself. It's 6:40, and I napped a little bit after I colored a little bit. I was just pooped, and me and Cooper napped for like an hour and a half. So now I'm getting up now at 6:40. I'm gonna put in some chicken sausages, those apple sausages. Cooper ate, of course. I'm gonna put in the air fryer some of these some of these chicken apple sausages. I'll show you guys. If you're new here, you haven't seen them, but if you're not new, these are my new obsession. My daughter absolutely turned me on to these. She loves them. I love them. You put them into the air fryer for like not even 10 minutes, and they're amazing. Amazing. So I'm going to put these in there. Frankie's going to have some leftovers from the inside. What are you doing now? Frankie's going to have leftovers. He's going to have leftover taco meat and leftover chicken that's in there that he can eat. So he's going to have that, which is great because we eat some taco. We get some leftovers eaten up. And Bill won't be home till about 10, 11 o'clock, so I'll make him a cheeseburger when he gets home. I have chopped meat in there that has to be used up. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But I'm going to open this up and get this on the pan. So what I do is, my arm is still not, I mean, it's only 4 days, so it really does still hurt. It's not as painful just on a regular basis, but it still hurts to do things with, like, you know, lift it up, and I mean, I can do it, but it's very, very painful. So anyway, these are so good, guys. You can get them anywhere. They have them at Walmart. They have them at the regular food stores. They're awesome. So I'm going to just put them on here, and I'm going to spray some olive oil on them. I'm going to put you guys on the tripod. Give me 1 second. You guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so here is, I'm going to dry them a bit because they're a little bit wet from being in the package. I'm just going to dry them so they get nice and crispy, guys. Ooh, they're so good. I'm telling you, I pick them up and eat them just like a freaking, like it's a pickle. I love it. Alright. Let's spray them with some olive oil. I really don't season them. I never season them, so I don't know. Just put a little olive oil in them so they get extra crispy. I like them extra crispy. Oh my God, extra crispy. What is wrong with me? I like them extra crispy. Lord in heaven. All right, so I'm going to put them in a toaster on air fry. Air fry, let's see, 10 minutes. Air fry at about 375. So that's what we're going to do there. I'm going to just look in the refrigerator and see what I have as far as leftovers go to have with it. I'm not sure what I want with it. Something light. I feel like light, guys. Just trying to do some straightening up. Get ahead of it a little bit. I have leftover cauliflower mash. I could have that. up the leftovers, right, guys? They gotta be used, so. The only thing, this was more like rice. I think I'm gonna get the mixer out and blend it a little bit more. I just feel like it needs to be smoother. Oh, Jesus, Lord in heaven, where's the blender? I wonder if I should just stick it in that juicer thing. I wonder if I should do that. Oh, it wasn't even charged. I don't know. I don't really want to use that. What am I gonna do? I never know what to do. Ow. It's fine. It's like rice cauliflower. More like rice, but that's okay. It's very good still. Cold, even cold. I'm going to heat up afterwards. And I think I'm gonna make a can of corn. I feel like corn, guys. Corn. All right, so my sausage is almost done. I'm gonna heat up some of the corn. I'm gonna heat the corn up in a minute. Then I'm going to heat up the cauliflower, and then my son's gonna come out and do his stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Heat up some cauliflower. I'm just gonna leave. I shut the air fryer off, and I'm just gonna have them sit in there so they stay nice and toasty. And then I will. I'm gonna use a paper dish tonight. I think I'm just gonna put some of the cauliflower on my plate, because I'm not gonna eat all that cauliflower. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, guys. Nice, simple dinner, making some stuff and utilizing some leftovers, which is, you know, what we want to do. All right, I think I can take that out because the corn is only going to take us another couple of seconds. Take these out. Just so you know, if you guys remember me saying that I got some new, hot thingies. These from Big Lots. Really, really good, guys. Really good. So everything is done. The corn. I'm just gonna make a plate. I'll show you. All right, so here is my dish, guys. I got some corn, some leftover cauliflower, some of these sausages. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm gonna turn this around and show you. How good they are. All right. What I love to dip them in is this honey mustard. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get more of this. I love this. I love French's brand of this honey mustard. It's good to dip chicken in. So yummy. So, I'm just going to hold it like this with the fork and eat it. Ow, it's hot, so I guess I gotta wait. This is so good. If you haven't tried this, guys, with chicken, apple, sweet apple, chicken sausage. It was so good. And there's Mr. Cooper. Now they're saying something about Wendy Williams having dementia. That's odd.
congratulations. She's excited about her future. The lawsuit names Lifetime's parent company, A&E, and the production company behind the documentaries.
Strange. I can't believe that. Oh, that's right. That's true. Anyway. So good. I could do a slow one. Alright guys, so I'm gonna eat. And then I'll come back with my quote in a couple of minutes. Alright guys, I just picked my compassion quote. This is the third verse that I read, and I'm like, oh my God, this is it. Compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It's a relationship between equals. Only when we know our own darkness, only when we know our own darkness, well, can we be present, with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. So let's do that again. Let's read that again, because I really, really like that. Compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It's a relationship between equals. Only when we know our own darkness, well, can we be present with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our own shared humanity. And I really believe that, and I think that's what that's saying is, when you have felt the hurt or the pain or whatever it is you're feeling that somebody else has felt, you can put yourself in that position and you can understand and show compassion, because you know what that knife in your heart or soul or stomach, gut, whatever, feels like. So therefore, you can relate and have compassion for the person next to you who is going through what you have felt before. So again, this is really, really telling. I like this one. Compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It's a relationship between equals. Only when we know our own darkness, well, can we be present with the darkness of others. So only when you have been in that position can you relate. If you've never lost somebody, if you've never experienced whatever, and you can't have compassion. You can definitely still have compassion for somebody, but only when you know your own darkness will you be present with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. So they're just saying that that's when compassion is real, is when you have felt it yourself. You have felt what somebody else is going through at that moment, and you can relate and really, really know the pain, and therefore have more compassion and a deeper compassion for somebody who is going through something at that moment. I love that, and I love these quotes because it makes me think. It makes me, when I read them, it makes me think, and it makes me, think about how I'm feeling and what's going on with me, and then what I can do to help other people, or, it just brings a lot of stuff to the forefront and really, really helps me, and it makes me think, and it makes me better, and it makes me go forward, it makes me go forward maybe as a better person, and see others, see other people's, relate to other people, regardless of what it is. So, I'm sorry, guys. This is what happens after I eat. So, ow, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that verse. I really, really liked that, and I really learned something from that. You really, 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 so great. Real, when we recognize our shared humanity. You recognize, that's the thing. We have to recognize it. We have to recognize that, oh, maybe, that person, maybe Stephen, maybe he is feeling what I felt when I lost my mother, or when I lost my uncle, or whatever, my pet, or whatever it is. If you can put yourself in that place, I think it makes you more of a compassionate person. So, I think you guys understand. I think you get it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did, and I learned from it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot different video today than a normal video from me, but I just went with it today, I got up and I just took the day the way I needed to take it, and that's what you got to do sometimes. You can't, I planned out this, planned out that, and then I just did whatever my body wanted me to do today, and I just followed my soul and my body, and that's what I did. And that's what you have to do sometimes, guys. Just go with it. Just go with it. Don't fight it, because if you fight it, it's just going to be worse. You're going to feel worse, because you don't want to be doing the things you're doing. You want to do the things that you want to do, because you know what? You only have one life. This is it. This is it. There's no other shows on. There's no other turns. There's no other chances. Not that we know of. So we'll see. But just take life by the what, and just go with what you want to do, guys. As much as you can. Do what you want to do as much as you can. All right, that's enough for me right now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget that to hit that notification button with that bell, so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like, share, and comment down below. Again, guys, I'm probably still going to be getting the P.O. box, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But I'll let you know if that happens. But if you do want to support me in any other way, you can go to my About, and you can see my Venmos on there. And I also have a PayPal now. So if anybody who mentioned that they want to support us, or my family, or me, or whatever, it's all right there on my About, guys, okay? I love all of you. Thank you so much for coming to my kitchen with me and creating every day. I love all of you. I care about all of you. I love your support, and it just makes my soul happy every day to come on and share stuff with you guys. All right, guys. So I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.